The woman had planned to go with her fiancé to apply for their marriage certificate, but when she opened the door, she was shocked to find her fiancé cheating on her with her best friend. Not only that, her best friend was pregnant. The fiancé is ready to wait for the woman to win a contest for the best friend before dumping her for good. Unable to accept the reality, the woman turned around and left. She went alone to the Civil Affairs Bureau to cancel her marriage registration. The staff reminded her that if she canceled, she would have to wait 6 months to reapply for marriage. The woman recalled the scene of her fiancé's infidelity. She thought to herself that she probably wouldn't marry again so quickly. Just as the staff was about to process her cancellation, she suddenly had a change of heart, because if she didn't marry before her 25th birthday, her grandfather wouldn't pass on the family inheritance to her. Just when she didn't know who to ask to be her husband, the CEO, who had been forcing her into marriage, suddenly walked into the Civil Affairs Bureau. Upon learning that his intended marriage partner had suddenly run off, the CEO was about to leave but was called by the woman. She proposed the idea of marrying him. The CEO recognized that the woman had saved his life 3 years ago. Back then, the woman was deeply in love with her fiancé, so she had rejected the CEO's proposal. Now, the CEO was very happy that he could marry her. The two of them proceeded to apply for their marriage certificate. The CEO couldn't wait to have the woman move in with him. The woman agreed to this in order to make their fake marriage seem more real. However, as soon as the CEO left, her fiancé rushed over to accuse her of being with a strange man. He also claimed that her best friend was feeling unwell and needed to go to the hospital, so they had to postpone the wedding registration again. The woman was furious upon hearing this, as her fiancé had already rescheduled multiple times. Seeing the two of them arguing non-stop, the best friend worried that this situation would affect the woman's participation in the competition the next day, so she got out of the car to persuade the woman. The woman angrily shoved her best friend, accidentally knocking her down to the ground. This infuriated her fiancé. He demanded that the woman replace her best friend in the competition tomorrow, or he would lose an $80 million endorsement deal. Reluctantly, the woman agreed. They thought she had compromised, but they didn't know she planned to publicly expose the truth the next day. When she got home, the woman decided to pack up and move to the CEO's house, only to discover that the apartment she had fully purchased in her name was actually registered under her best friend's name. At that moment, she finally believed what her grandfather had warned her, realizing that her fiancé was a scumbag. Not only had he deceived her emotionally, but he had also taken her house. Fortunately, she hadn't revealed that she was the granddaughter of a wealthy family. While she was fuming, the CEO called her. Noticing that she seemed upset, he immediately canceled his work and went to pick her up. The woman had originally planned to have a fake marriage with the CEO, but upon learning that he had liked her for 3 years, and thinking about how much of a scumbag her fiancé was, she accepted the CEO as her real husband. That's how the two of them ended up sleeping together. The next day, her scumbag fiancé called, urging her to replace her best friend in the competition. The CEO had planned to accompany the woman, but the woman didn't want to publicly reveal their relationship yet. The CEO didn't ask why she was going to the entertainment company, but when the woman got out of the car, he remembered that the entertainment company was also part of his group's business, so he decided to hold a video conference from the company's office. In reality, he was prepared to support the woman at any moment. When the woman entered the makeup room, she was threatened by her best friend. Since the woman was